Good morning, residents of Afghanistan. I'm your host, Spencer Sashaba, along with my fellow reporter, Andrew Yang. It's a beautiful day on our Kabul headquarters station, with clear skies and a chance of rain in the afternoon. Today we have breaking news regarding the conflicts between the Shia and Sunni Muslims. Protesters are lining up on the streets of Canberra, Australia, and they don't seem to be moving anytime soon. We currently have a reporter on scene covering the protests that are taking place. We are now going live to the scene of the action. Many years ago, before the Soviet invasion, these two branches of Muslim have always lived in a state of war with each other and can never come to terms with each other. In fact, the conflict became such a problem that the two groups resorted to killing each other. Today, we are live in the heat of protests in Australia, and nothing seems to be calming down soon. So, how did this all happen? How many years has this been going on for?
Well, all this started a long time ago. We, the Hazaras and the Pashtuns, are completely different groups of people. I'm Hazara, the descent of Mongols, and they have Indian descent. We are Shia Muslims, and they are Sunni Muslims. This is where the conflicts came from, and this is what all the conflicts in the Middle East came from. The Shia hated us, and vice versa, and now they outnumbered us in Afghanistan, and they control the government. We were oppressed and discriminated in the country. They made up many laws to oppress us, such as we are not allowed to practice our own religion, even though we are all Muslims. Some of us were abducted and sold in slavery. We are being demanded higher tax than other groups without representation in the government. We are discriminated in finding jobs and education. During the Taliban period, we are being slaughtered. We are the servants and they are the masters. We are the weaker race and they are the stronger one. Those are the reasons why I came to Australia. To escape from the oppressing government and searching for freedom.
Very intriguing indeed. So, in your honest opinion, how would you like to solve this conflict once and for all? Do you think that there will ever be an end to these mass killings?
Well, I saw the recent attack in Jalalabad. Many of the Hazaras people died from the accident, and the government isn't paying enough attention to this disaster. I hope the government should take more actions in protecting the Hazaras. We are the minority in the country, and we should get more protections from the government. They are doing an extremely mediocre job in protecting us too. I hope the Hazaras and the Pashtuns in Afghanistan should forget about the conflicts between Shia and Sunni. That's all those unfortunate disasters came from. The Shia and Sunni Muslims has been conflicting with each other since the Prophet Muhammad passed away. But we have been lived peacefully with each other for centuries. But we began to have conflicts again regarding issues involving Western countries, whether we should stay closer to them or we should keep a distance from them. Now the world is being connected with each other so close that why can't we just live peacefully together again? I didn't see a point of fighting with each other since we all believe in Allah and Quran.
We also have another report that happened a few days ago. We have sources telling us that there has been an ISIS attack that killed 6 people and wounded 27 others. Explosions have been reported on the streets outside of the Save the Children offices in Jalalabad, Afghanistan. Multiple gunmen attacked the facilities and caught the workers off guard. We are now going live to the scene of the incident.
So, you witnessed the attack. So what exactly happened?
It was horrific. I was walking down the street when all of a sudden a roadside bomb goes off that sends me flying back 20 feet through the air. Words cannot describe how I felt in the heat of the moment. RPGs began to go off left, right, and center. Multiple men rushed across the street and bombarded the building. Their cars had run right over the gates into the compound, and I hadn't even seen it. I had been completely blind to what was transpiring until it hit me in the face, quite literally. The aftermath was the worst of it all. I couldn't stand to see the graphic images that were right in front of me. Blood was strewn everywhere, and bodies were sprawled out against the cold, hard ground. I ran away and kept running. I didn't look back until I knew it was safe.
That's horrible. Report has shown that many victims are Hazaras. Any ideas for it?
We are all the same. We bleed the same color. Why do our lives have to be lived in constant fear of attacks happening all around us? I have an ambition where we can all shake hands and put the past behind us. But who knows how long it could happen. As the Beatles once said, let it be.
In the end, both the Hazaras and the Pashtuns have suffered from the chaos in their country in the past few decades. Now, the two groups are hoping for a change. The endless terrorist attacks happening in the country by both Taliban and ISIS had made them tired already. They wanted a peaceful Afghanistan. They wanted a prosperous Afghanistan, just like the good old days. For this goal, they will need to forget about the grudges they had with each other. In the year of 2018, they are not Hazaras nor Pashtuns, they are Afghans. They are united. Hope Afghanistan could revive to the world not as a place full of poverty and danger, but a beautiful and yearning country in the middle of Asia.
Thanks for watching. We will keep you updated with the news as it transpires. Have a beautiful day, Afghanistan.